Okay, so no more water. Oh, finally a wide open view. It was like a straight rock wall.
Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Stella and I've been sharing my hiking journey since 2018 when I hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, and by now I've somehow managed to hike over 10,000 miles. This year I attempted my biggest challenge yet, the calendar year Triple Crown, but unfortunately the attempt fell flat in July after 3,100 miles when I got sick for about 3 weeks. Now I'm well rested, healed up, and ready to take on the last 350 miles of the Appalachian Trail, just because I was so close at the end that I couldn't resist coming back to finish. Join me every day at 7 a.m. Eastern while I hike from the Presidential Range in New Hampshire to Mount Katahdin in Maine.
Good morning. I'm just leaving camp. It's 7:30. My ambitious plans last night to wake up at 5 and get going by 6:30. Yeah, those went out the window. I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I don't know, I was just like hearing like a really loud, like, it sounded like a bear was like jumping up and down or something, or like a big boom shaking the ground. And then the hikers next to me just confirmed that they were also hearing that. But they were thinking it was maybe a moose. But anyways, I got kind of freaked out, and I haven't really been scared of wildlife in a long time. But I also haven't hiked like in like bear season that much in a long time, where it feels like, oh, the bears are out and rumbling and excuse me, you know, rolling and wanting our hiker food. So yeah, I was up, maybe it kept me up like an hour of being kind of scared, but yeah, I'm glad I'm okay. Nothing happened. I wasn't attacked, so that's good. And yeah, and then at that point it was like, I'm probably not gonna, you know, I mean, I wasn't even really aware of my alarm this morning when it went off. So yeah, I got up, had coffee this morning, and I kind of, yeah, just took my time drinking coffee, and then I got out by 7:30. So yeah, still like an hour and a half earlier than yesterday, because I don't think I started hiking till like 9 yesterday, and I was still able to make it 15 miles. So today I'm hoping to make it 17, I think, because then I'll get to the road crossing. But I need to be able to do that by, I don't know, I think 6 or 7. But I also need to call the hostel, see if they'll pick up that late, or if I need to find a shuttle driver who'll pick up that late, and make sure I can even get there. So it's okay to kind of not know. Like, I have food for tonight if I need to camp somewhere, and I'll probably have service on top of one of these mountains to make those calls when I have a better idea of how far I'll get. The elevation gain and change is like close to 5,000 each, which is what yesterday was. I think today looks like more gradual, less like tiny ups and downs that were big. So hopefully it's all a little bit more doable. There are 2 giant mountains, the Crockers, that I'll be doing this afternoon. Oh, they look huge on the elevation profile, but that's okay. I think today and tomorrow are the last big mountain days before we get quite a few days of low elevation gain and change, just cruisy miles. And yeah, good news is that Leffy is coming like a couple days early. So sometimes this happens with the ship where the schedule changes report changes that they need to get off on. So he's, oh my gosh, this brook is so beautiful. Let me show you and then I'll tell you the story. Like, wow. That is like a Windows desktop background. And then there's the trail. Okay, so I was trying to say is originally Luffy was supposed to get off on the 24th and then meet me on the 25th, but now he's getting off on the 21st and meeting me on the 22nd. And it's actually perfect because in the first case, we were planning on meeting in Monson, and in the second case, we're planning on meeting in Monson because I think I'm just moving a little faster than I thought. Like there was a few days where I was only doing 10 miles a day, and that was it. And I felt like I was at my max. So I wasn't sure if that was going to continue. But now that it's looking like, oh yeah, my knees are doing well with the KT tape. I'm in shorts today because it's supposed to become 80 degrees later. But yeah, I'm getting back into those bigger miles, and then we have and then after the next couple days, there are sections of the trail that are a lot more flat. So yeah, so now I'm planning on being in Monson earlier, and he's planning on being in Monson earlier. So yay! Now I just need to see if we can find him some gear to use while he's out here. Okay, let's get into today. Enough yapping for me. Okay, I made it to the top of Lone Mountain. First little bit of the climb. It should be gradual and then steep to get up to, I think it's a 4,000 footer that I'm climbing up next. Okay, passing the turnoff for Spalding Mountain Lean-To. There's a privy up there. I didn't need it, so just passing by. But, okay, this was 3 miles away from where I camped, and it took 1 hour and 38 minutes. So, yeah, that's interesting. I definitely could have kept going last night, I guess. I mean, it would have been pretty much an hour of night hiking and then setting up in the dark, but yeah, it could have worked. Just noting that in case. It's just so hard to know how fast or slow I'll go in this terrain, because if it's crazy rocks and roots, which you can't tell from the elevation profile every time, it'll be a lot slower. But yeah, that section was pretty fast, so that was good. Okay, I just got to the top of this climb. So on this section, the AT doesn't go over all the 4,000 footers. So this is the Blue Blaze up to Spalding Mountain. But this is the highest the AT goes in this section until I drop way back down and then go over the Crockers. So yay, I made up this climb. There's no views because of the trees. There will be because of blue skies if there's an opening at some point. But yeah, I think the couple hikers I camped near last night, they're going over all of them. Like I think it was Abraham and Spalding and then one more coming up, but yeah, so that's always an option to do some peak bagging, some 4,000 footers when you're on the AT and it doesn't necessarily go right past it. So, oh, looks like there's some blowdowns. Let me show you. Okay, blowdowns, but there's like a little path that's kind of helping hikers get around them for now. gotta be a little more careful with shorts on. My skin scratches really easily. Oh, okay, not bad. Oh, I read that there were some, so there might be more coming up. I'm not sure. Read in the comments. Okay, yeah, definitely some more blowdowns. Also a little path I can see for sure. Ooh. Also, maybe I can just climb over these ones. I don't know. Let's go look. Oh yeah, I can just step right over these. Yay. Ooh. Okay, some views peeking through on this descent. Still a lot of blowdowns. That's okay. Oof. There weren't a lot when I started eating this. That's okay. This is a nice little plaque to the Maine Civilian Conservation Corps. I guess it's for the men who helped complete the Appalachian Trail in Maine in 1937. The final link of the entire 2054-mile trail. And it was dedicated August 14th, 1987. Ooh, yay. Oh, finally a wide open view. Wow, oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa. Ah, so nice. The leaves are really starting to change. Crazy. I just came to a very beautiful sign. Ah! Yay. Whew. Wow, I think this is the best one I've ever seen. I really love the little like the pine detail and the fall leaves, the dry leaves aesthetic is very cute. Wow. Look at this mountainside, everybody. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay, been going steep down along the side of this mountain. Beautiful views. For a little while now, probably like a mile. I have about a mile left, so yeah, this will be one of the slower miles of the day. Then as soon as I get down to the very bottom, I'll start back up, but it doesn't start out super steep right away, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this river that I'm coming up on is the one that Leffy and Coyote and I all got in and swam or dipped in. I'm pretty sure. You can picture Leffy on one of these rocks in his chicken leg shorts. Oh, I don't think I'm getting in today, but those are good memories. Probably put my hands and face in. Wow, gorgeous. The red leaves up there, oof, they're really all over. Ooh, nice. just rinse my face off a little and indulging in all the memories. I think I got in like right there. Leffy's going first. Oh my gosh.
Such a mix of emotions.
Oh my God, yeah, maybe I'll put a few pictures on the screen from that day. Okay, so I'm just leaving that river. It's 10 till 1. I've gone 7.9 miles, and there's 2.2 miles up to get to the top of South Crocker. And so hopefully when I get up there, I'll have service to call the Hostel of Maine. Mike very kindly booked me a stay there, so I'm going to just call and confirm, and I think that he might have booked it originally for tomorrow night, so I need to check to see if they can do a shuttle for me tonight, because I probably won't get to the trailhead until like 7, but I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on how slow going getting up South Crocker is, down a little, and then up like North Crocker, and then all the way down into town. I think it's around 9 miles maybe left. So yeah, maybe it's a little less than that, but I'm just not sure how fast I'll be able to do it. So I need to call and make sure the shuttle, there's either a shuttle with the Hostel of Maine or another shuttle driver, like maybe one in the area who might be available for evening pickups. So hopefully I can get all that sorted out. And yeah, we'll see how this climb goes. Yeah, Highway 27 is 8.3. So let's go. I guess I should get there before 7. Okay, so no more water until I get done with the hike for the day, which is like 7.5 miles. So I grabbed some from this little stream just to top off and like chug some. So between that big river and this, I probably drank like a whole liter. But right now I have 1.5 liters. I would have carried 2 liters, but I don't have a second liter, so I just have an extra 1/2 liter. So hopefully I don't get thirsty by the end. Up, up, up. Up. Okay, the first 0.4 up this mountain, like from the campsite. After the campsite, it was like a straight rock wall for 0.4, and it felt like it lasted forever. And then it started evening out, so it's like this now, still gaining elevation, but not nearly as steep. And this is for 0.7, so it feels like a long climb, even though the miles, it's only like a little over a mile from when it started getting steep. Okay, I am finally to the summit. I guess there's a viewpoint in 50 yards, so I want to sit down, so I'm going to go over there. So hot, so tiring. skies up here. Wow. Yay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made it. Oh, climbing again. Sweaty again. Up, up, up. Okay, almost up this mountain. Almost. Any minute I should see the sign. Not yet. Okay. Yay. Whew, thank goodness. Whew. Made it. Wow. Okay, it's been a few miles wandering down through the forest. Almost to 27. Maybe like half a mile or a little more. It's really humid all of a sudden. It's like warm, lower elevations. Okay, I didn't remember this intersection until literally I looked back at these rocks. I just came out of there. Here's 27. And I just texted the Hustle in Maine. Owlcat, I think. I met her at Neil's Gap this year, and she's working up here right now. So that's cool. Gonna get to say hi to her. And I'm excited I made it. It's like 15.7 miles, so not bad for this state. Oh my gosh, you guys. Blast from the past. So crazy to be here. No malfunctions this time. It is.